Soonsay's so good.
He really is.
He's so good.
Who knocked him into losers again?
Swift.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that was such a good
Yeah.
set. I did see the end of that.
Oh, that's SDJ. That's who that is?
This whole time, you just
And
like,
I thought that was... You know who SDJ kind of looks like? It looks like squid mixed with cobalt.
I was going to say Colbo, but yeah, I can see a little bit of squid in there, too.
And Phil's laughing because it's true. I don't mean it any
Also,
kind
the
of way.
tank top
I'm
is
just funny. It's just funny.
The tank top also is extremely Colbo.
extremely Colbo.
Extremely Colbo.
It's extremely cool.
that is.
Oh, that's who that is. Oh, damn. These players that came up over like COVID, it's just like, man, okay, that's what they look like.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a
We're
good
just
point.
now
Yeah,
finding
yeah,
out
yeah,
about
yeah.
them. No player cams online.
No, I mean a lot of the time. Sometimes there were, but
It would have been
That's
horrible.
true.
Dude, it's like Zoom calls. Like different backgrounds, different quality cams.
You know what I like? What I also think I like watching is going on, like with there's like a coin box or something going on, and then hopping into that player's stream, and then when they lose,
I
how
love
they just cut their stream off immediately. All right, guys, later.
Yeah.
Another area where Hungry Bucks really changed the game.
That's why
Really
H God is H God. He'll lose, and then he'll like, he'll do like a speech right after, like nothing.
I'll find my way. Like, yeah, dude, we know. It's a bi-weekly.
He'll lose, and then he'll pull up.
I'll be back. We're gonna come back stronger from this one.
He'll lose, and he'll pull up the stream of the person who beat him.
Oh yeah.
That is especially when it's Bobby. When it's Bobby, it's been a while, but
It's one of the all-time melee rivalries. Hungry Bucks,
Wow.
Bobby Big
Online, yeah, online, yeah.
You
for sure.
give it some credit. Yeah, it was one of the all-time COVID rivalries, maybe.
there
Yeah.
we go. A little qualifier.
Same with Ben.
But that's what
Oh,
we
shout out to
yeah,
Ben.
for some reason.
Shout out
H
to
Bucks
Ben.
Ben.
Xbox legendary
Oh
battles
my god.
on the net.
But we needed it. That was when the scene needed that kind of thing the most.
They stepped up to the plate.
They really did.
That's the Zane,
They
bro.
really did.
Listen, Zane, you were robbed of your 2 years. You were the best.
Yeah,
100%.
Don't let those Fox players tell you anything different.
We don't. No, we know it. Wait, Phil. We know it the most. We know it the most.
Hey, can you stop interrupting? That was up the rest.
He got some hate. He had some haters.
There's no one I'm more terrified of on the planet
I know.
than Saint Sparta.
I'm so
I'll be the
dead.
first and the last to tell you.
I'm so
Holy shit.
So I realized after watching Melee for a while that I don't know, because I play Puff, what neutral is. Because basically everything I'm doing is like trying to just get a grab at all costs.
And that's neutral.
And that's it. That's like I'm just everything in my heart yearns for that. And occasionally I do a pound. That's it. Those are the two thoughts in my head. Get a grab. If it's been a while, throw out a pound.
It's been a while. Shoot a text. It's been a while.
You've got a decent concept of neutral starting there.
That actually is, not that bad.
How do you view it?
Well, I mean, you just kind of pick a bunch of options and things that are strong or weak in certain situations, and then you try to pick the ones that work the best for you in the set situation.
Yeah, that's pretty much what That's pretty much what Led said.
You put moves.
That's what I'm saying. Is
where
that,
you
Lud just said it
put
in a
moves
different
where
way.
you think they're going to be.
That's another way
And
to
you
put
try
it.
not to be where you think they're going to put moves.
And you got to pick the moves that are good
I think.
at the percent that your opponent is
Isn't
at.
it?
That's not what I think of.
I think you're doing that too, probably.
I'm thinking of putting moves where they're gonna be.
And that move is
Ideally.
often grab.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes pound.
I think, well, you know, in chess they call it hope chess.
Yeah.
It's like when you play a move that you know is not like intrinsically good, but you hope that your opponent falls for that. I play a lot of hope melee.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I think you and people do that. I mean, when you're a Fox player, which I am, and I narrow across the screen at the Marth that's dash dancing, and I'm like, this will work.
Yeah.
That's when you sack the
hits
bishop on
sometimes.
H7, and you're like, I'm not calculating it, but it feels good. Feels like it'll, maybe it'll pan out.
SDJ is good at surviving.
Do you get that dopamine hit of the Fox Nair when you move the bishop? Is it the same?
Yo.
You do.
man.
You do?
You do, man.
It snaps into that.
Did you watch the chess finals that just happened, like the big one? Did you guys watch that?
Which one?
I mean, I
There's
forgot.
like an online one.
Are you
Probably
talking
not
about
that one.
Norway?
The big chess finals that just happened with, oh boy.
Hikaru versus the one Hikaru won against.
No, the dude from China that won.
Oh, yeah, the
actual
world
championship.
Yes,
Yeah.
ding that one.
It's like, the biggest one.
That was a 4-stock.
Yeah, that was a 4-stock.
Wow. Soonsay got 4-stock.
I didn't know what was happening, but I was hyped. That's all I'll
It
say.
was hyped. I will be honest, I like chess. I didn't watch a minute of it because classical chess to me is boring, so I just watched Levy do a recap.
Yeah. Now, counterpoint, that is the cool part, is you can just have it on and go about your business and come back and like 3 moves have been made, so you just gotta like catch up. You're like, all right, cool.
No, they just like
very low committal.
They make one move and they spend like 30 minutes talking about the next move they may possibly make. It's got like
it's got like Soonsay's getting kind of cooked.
Yeah.
You know, he wish he could run into like a Fox, a Sheik, a Marth, a Falco. He got Puff Pikachu. You know?
Yeah. Oh my
Well,
God.
hang on.
That is sad.
Because, okay, granted, I mean, I think a lot of these days, I feel like Fox is used to kind of hate Puff for whatever reason, even though I think Fox is all
Dude, that was such a nice
Dude,
dash dance,
Puff
but he
is-
got nothing out of it.
Puff is so
It was
dope
so
because
cool.
they'll
It was
wave
so
dash
cool.
and it's like, yes, you've done something worth watching.
Look at the aggressive
Well, it's
play.
because Puff's ground game is so bad that like when you're coming for it on the ground, you don't expect it. It's unexpected.
Right.
Yeah. It's a gambit.
It's a gambit.
Yeah, that's what differentiates, I think, Hungrybox from most other Puffs. Is that he doesn't do ground game. Like most Puffs you watch will have like some sort of ground game, but I feel like he's not very grounded at all.
That makes sense. Yeah, he's just down to like ignore that.
Big platform guy.
Kind of into that. You know, it's like guys that skip leg day.
Yeah.
like Ken in Street Fighter 6, bro. He's just all upper body. Like, dude, where?
He skips leg day, but he's like only in Zoom calls, so it doesn't matter that he skips leg days.
Right.
He looks great from the waist up.
There's a dude in the intro video when you first play Street Fighter 6 who's wearing a suit jacket and shorts, which I call the Ultra David. Because I met Ultra David at 1 Evo, and he had just gotten off top 8, and I was like, this guy's got to figure it out. Because when you commentate at something, you sit on the couch, people can see your pants. When you commentate at most tournaments, it is just upper body.
Waist up.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's got it figured out. That was
Playing the
actually a
game.
deeply inspirational moment
I've
for me.
streamed in briefs only.
I feel it.
I would imagine more than once, right?
It gets a little risky if you get up to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
that was a
boy.
good
Big shine.
read, though.
Yeah, good weight because the rest
That
probably
should
would have
be-
missed.
Oh no, you can't rest
Can't
now.
rest this.
Huh?
No, not at 41. You charge that up smash, it goes like 30. Double jab.
That was sick.
Is this a double tap on the shoulder?
I
What's
did
the set
love
More of
count?
a tap on the shoulder
That's
than a
the
punch.
set count. Like, what's the second? Just tap him.
Tap, tap.
Ooh.
Hbox wouldn't have done that dash tag. Hbox doesn't play ground game.
He would have
Yeah.
online. He would have online.
Yeah.
Oh, for
while reading chat.
He would have done it online. Ben would have got the grab, down throw.
And you're like, dude, why did I lose this guy? I just beat him offline.
Much cleaner game that time around.
He's like asking his chat as he's playing them online while reading chat's responses.
It's so sick to win game 1 as Puff. Otherwise,
yeah,
life is a hellish nightmare.
Necessary.
This is a really counterpick driven matchup.
It's because you guys get everything.
It's true. I admit it.
Yeah, you get FD, you get Pokemon
Stadium.
Stadium, Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi's Story.
Sounds like legacy images. This is all there
It
for
is.
you. You know?
I'm going to take this one to Supreme Court. I think these counterpicks aren't fair for Fox players.
On the flip side,
CTO because they're not.
I think you can live that.
They're not banning the correct stages.
I think it's stale. I think it lived because of stale moves.
Oh, I thought that was about to be another one.
Something Mango is, I think, still to this day almost better than anybody in the world at is getting like the first frame. He'll shield a backer and then wave dash forward jab and get like a pop-up off it. And the Puff will be ready for it because they're not used to getting counterattacked at that range.
Yeah, usually you just assume you're safe.
Right, because you're like drifting back.
That general movement, though, where like Puff does one jump and like falls, is like, ooh. Puff just likes being in that spot because you do like a very last-second bair. You can empty hop. You can do a last-second up air.
Right.
A lot of just little tiny mix-ups you can introduce.
I think SDJ does it without even thinking, like about like what his opponent's doing. Like he'll just land and just like do a grab, and SDJ won't even be close because it's just like, hey, it's good to mix that in.
You know, a bit of Fox privilege in this matchup that no one ever talks about because we take it for granted is like, Fox just doesn't have to care about Jigglypuff's crouch.
That's a good point.
That's
That's a
huge,
really good
actually.
point. Yeah.
Like Marth, Sheik, Falcon, they all have to like really deal
Build
with
game
And they,
Build
they all
game plans
hate
around
it.
it.
They all
land
hate
crouch.
it too.
It's
so polarizing
it's
to them.
extremely good. And Fox is like, well, I'm a short king. And let me tell you, in real life,
5'9" king.
You know, yeah. In real life, you know, say what you will. In fighting games, being short is only a good thing.
Yeah.
True.
You don't get fuzzied in fighters.
Well,
You know.
what is it, Goku and DBZ? Which one?
Well,
Shield poke.
Vegeta especially, right?
Caught him on the
Vegeta,
top
yeah,
left
yeah.
of that shield with the angle. That was nice.
it wasn't it. Clinty posted about this. Like first hit of up air resets your shield or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you guys
know
know
so much.
As I understood, you basically can't angle to dodge.
You have to like
up air.
re-angle every
Yeah,
time
right,
something
right.
hits your
Okay,
shield.
let's
So
go.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. Clinty, he's just a fount of knowledge.
He really does.
He's a knower.
And like
He's
you
a
said,
knower.
practical too. Like he applies it. That's what I think I like most about his labbing. I feel like
Yeah.
he tries to do the things that.
Oh! DI mix-up. You see that?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think it would
Went to
matter.
the right.
SDJ, yeah, jump to the left and then cross him up the last moment.
Yeah, being on the right side of the stage, though, I think, yeah.
Nair
DI
grab
out of
is
the
so
way.
sick, by the way.
Texas
Nair
in the
grab is
building.
dog.
Nair grab is my neutral. I've thought about it. It's it. I
Nair
just
grab?
go for Nair grab because then you could just drift back the Nair, and you
Oh,
can
yeah, yeah.
go for an F smash.
What, so before Nair was your go-to, what was back air primarily?
I don't think I'm good at spacing back air is hard.
Really?
It's just hard.
You see, what's your...
I don't know how to do that shit.
What,
I won't
before,
pretend I
where
do.
you just land grab like over and over again?
You're saying before I had one life period in this game. It was about 6 months. I was one of the best in the world, and it was Nair grabs all the way.
Then
I'm
you
just
broke-
trying to
and
get
then-
some
and then you
context
broke
here
your back
to
and
tell
that
you
was
how
it.
good you are.
Broke
at
my back.
neutral,
Do you
actually.
have like a dope... We were talking about this earlier. Do you have like a dope tournament win? That you
Yeah.
Like, you know, like a
I
PR,
don't say
SoCal
chillin'.
PR...
Why can't I say chillin'?
Because
Chillin',
we've
dude.
heard
That
that one already. You got
did
anything
happen.
else?
Bro.
Yeah, all right. That's
Oh,
pretty
damn,
good.
all right.
That's
All right.
pretty good.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
At the
I'll
same
give it
event.
to you.
Do you have any like do you have any, and then this was the follow-up question, do you have any almost like game threes against, you know, some SoCal, PR, you know what I'm saying?
I beat Don B.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Australia's Don B.
Yeah.
I took a game off West Balls.
That will happen to West Balls.
Yeah.
That's a,
Especially back
That's
then.
that sounds like
very
West Balls.
common thing
That
that
sounds
happened to West
He
Balls.
does
I'm not-
give
sorry,
it out.
I'm not trying
no,
to-
you're right. He gives it out. That's like if you've just played for a year, you know, at a certain point between 2017 and 18, yeah, you got a game.
Sure.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get the set. Most of that'd be
No,
hard.
you probably wouldn't get this at.
You probably wouldn't, but sometimes you would.
In pools, yeah. In pools.
Sometimes you would.
Pools, you catch them.
But what I found though is that like most people who watch me don't follow Melee. So I've you know,
can play it
jokingly
up.
said like, hey, I was one of the best when I used to play. That was great.
It.
Do you think people? I
Oh
think
my
people
God.
Yo,
think
this
you're
is getting bad.
capping further than. I think it looped around, and people think you're total
There's
trash.
a subsection of people that actually believe that I used to be a professional.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And they'll be like,
Wait,
oh
really?
yeah, Ludwig became famous because he was a professional Smash player,
Are
and
you
that's where
going
he got
around
his
and,
initial
and
audience.
telling like streamer folks that you were a professional player?
Yes. Yeah.
So you're
It's-
actually using the. Okay,
This
that
literally
makes sense.
happened.
Yeah.
And among those entities who believe you are hotels.com.
Yes. Yep. They think I'm a pro.
Dude, that's right. I had completely forgotten about that commercial.
Moist Critical asked me the other day. He was like, "What was your Melee career?" And you know, I go into the whole spiel. I'm like, "Yeah, smashed the record. I beat Chillin', dude.
There you go.
Huge tournament, hundreds of people. California was top 8."
Raised gazillions of dollars for.
And he's like, "But it was a charity event." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, and like,
Yeah, I mean that
What are
makes
you
it
trying
the
to take
most
away from
important.
charity, man?
it made money for charity.
You hate-
That doesn't mean
You hate children, is what it sounds like.
I don't
Yeah.
understand. Creator Clash is
Exactly.
a charity event. Is all of a sudden you didn't win the fight? I don't get it.
There you go.
Now I
There you
don't
go.
mention that there was legal stages and
Hey, you don't have to.
Mario.
we played on Jungle Japes.
Dude, that tournament.
that stage.
Speaking of Smash Record, man, that tournament set Sparks' public image back so
Yes.
hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everyone else is having fun and Spark was trying his hard with sheet chain grabbing.
Which, like, if you know Spark, and I think the community does at this point, you kind of love him for it. It's kind of adorable. You can't turn it off.
I'm
You
happy
can't
he
help
did it because it legitimizes my wins.
Exactly.
Because I can be like, oh, well, this is a pro who's one of the best in the world now. Look at him trying.
He tried.
Yeah, Soonsay is actually on the edge of a reverse four stock here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is
Okay, okay.
That's commentator moment.
40 is, Lud, if you're at 43 on Yoshi's, this is already stressed out percent, right?
Oh, yeah, you die from up throw up air, you die from up smash. Now for sure.
For sure.
But you know what they say,
Oh,
Toph? You just need one
Ooh,
grab.
that's so
You do.
scary. That's so scary.
Oh, I like going to ledge there from SDJ.
He's been legend a lot on this one.
Oh, I can't believe that didn't poke. The shield was so small.
Oh my goodness.
He looks like he's really quick off the shield.
Oh, he waved that sword 3 times and it didn't work out. Damn, I love it. I love the concept, but
He just mouthed fuck the moment he got grabbed.
yeah.
Soonsay's ground game really picked up after that first
I feel
game.
like SDJ also like didn't DI the throw either. Didn't DI the throw, didn't get the smash
That was a
shot.
really high
He
percent
did
to
a
get up throw
slight
up air.
back DI,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
I think his DI was based
I
off.
expected him to SDI out or.
Yeah.
His DI looked like it was just based off him going forward for the grab.
Oh, shit, 11?
Sure. Sure.
All right, game 5. And because he won, he gets to go FOD, which is fun.
Which is nice.
Oh!
We've started off almost every single game with an up throw rest.
He really
Yes.
has. I feel like, damn.
Yeah, from that perspective, you're happy to have it not take your stock.
Yeah, man.
Usually that kills.
Stuck
So-
in shine.
Oh, that's already.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, that's a big
A
opening.
lot
for,
of
wow.
damage.
So I kind of like it, and SDJ seems way better than me at it, of course. But being in shield on a platform, I don't feel bad. I kind of like it. Because you can shield drop, and you're very, very powerful off shield drop. And he seems to just love holding shield on platform, which is a little different than like Hungrybox or like wave dash on the platform.
Yeah.
And do like little
Hbox
short hops.
is baiting his movement off the platform
Yes.
like constantly.
That was
Wow.
But SDJ like
good
hunkers
dash
down.
dancing.
Yeah.
That was
Bunker
a good dash
mode.
dancing. Nice to get the up throw upper at that percent too. Although the rising platform did actually help.
SDJ spinning
SDJ
grab.
lost
God
his
damn.
grab.
5 straight grab attempts.
Yeah.
Grab,
Wave
grab,
dash, wave dash,
grab,
wave
grab,
dash, wave dash, wave dash, grab,
grab,
wave dash,
grab,
wave dash,
grab.
It's because you can only be on the ground at a certain percent, right? Like after 50% on this one, you can't be on the ground.
Yeah, it gets tough.
Up throw, up air kills.
It's
You
risky
don't want to
when
get
you
grabbed.
land it, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like right now, but be on the ground all you want. 27%, we're fine.
Right.
Throwing some lasers in there. We see you.
Man, Soonsay bringing this back in the most like the babiest of
No jump.
hits.
Oh, red laser.
Wow. Soonsay
Did
knew he
DI
had no
out that
jump.
second back air though.
Oh my goodness.
Might get reversal.
The DI out on the second back air was crucial there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was a triple and a stock.
Great read though.
Yeah.
On that short hop bear drift.
Ooh, looking for the shine.
Who's the voice actor who tore Yod? Because they did it so well.
Oh my god.
They really
Yeah.
did. They leaned into it.
It ages like fine wine. That sample.
Soonsay has come so close to taking this stock like 3-4 times now.
Yeah. Soonsay playing pretty patient, I would say.
You gonna gamble? Okay.
You can't get desperate here. You really can't get desperate.
And it's hard not to.
Really?
The clock,
You feel like you want to even it up.
actually, I mean, the clock doesn't really come into play in this matchup, but
Okay. How's he play the invincibility though? This is big.
Tried to read a jump, didn't get it.
Oh, wait.
Runs into the bear.
got one mix-up here. That platform height was big.
Yeah,
The
right.
fact that he was able to shield like immediately.
Ooh, is that a mid shorten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Soonsay is just, oh man, he held on to that stock for a long time. But dude.
Yeah, got about all you can ask for that one. I mean, your goal here is just to really not get up the rested.
That might be it.
Oh,
that was
recovery.
That was super clutch.
I thought maybe go for another upper, just try to get it. But okay.
This is really scary now.
Damn, SDJ.
Soonsay could steal this.
Yeah, this is stressful with the way. I mean, I like what SDJ's doing. Just kind of hang out by the ledge. But Soonsay not waiting. Oh my god!
That's a missed wave dash.
Yeah,
This wave dash
100%.
forward. yeah.
He's got to stop wave dashing forward at 80%.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
up to Clank.
That's so risky. Oh my god, that's so risky to go running off stage like that.
Soonsay's playing
building.
confident.
Oh, dude, all of a sudden 40% on Puff.
To be playing that confident though is such a power.
70
Dude,
already? Where did
tell
this
me about
damage
it.
come
Soonsay's
from?
been playing from behind so much in this set.
For real, like the way.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
And the pop.
Damn.
Wow.
That's
That
so-
is an impressive win.
Yes.
Because games 4 and 5 were so stressful. Both games 4 and 5.
I mean, game 5, you are down a stock. It's 2 stocks to 1. It's Jigglypuff. That's 0%. Like that's hard. And Soonsay played like it was game 1.
SDJ wasn't really giving him shit. Like there was the missed wave dash, but the neutral was like, I'm gonna be mostly over the ledge, hanging out, and you were free to kind of throw your stock away willy-nilly, like whenever you're ready.
And he was
Soonsay just
aggressive
didn't.
to get that percent. Soonsay was very aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I like what you called out about the
Walk the
ground game.
tightrope.
Yeah.
Because Soonsay was eating up the ground game.
Yeah.
Especially as the set went on. Soonsay's dash dance and wave dash game got better and better. Was outspacing, and in the end, clutched it out as a result.